What is up, Scrub fam? Today on another episode of Scrub Out, I have two very special guests, the creators of Shenron's Lair. I have Markus Kantarci and Andrew. I don't want to butcher your last name,
Kluthe.
Cluthe.
Kluthe.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
You just said it, and then I I drew a
I get a
blank.
lot of variation.
I
I get a
drew.
lot of variation.
Yeah, I don't want to butcher it. I hate that. People do it with my last name, and it annoys me sometimes. But some people are
I'm not
just
even gonna try.
Dude, some people are really creative with it. It's actually pretty cool. But if you guys would like to do a quick introduction for yourselves for the people that aren't familiar with you, you can do that. Marcus, why don't we start with you?
All right, well, guys, my name is Markus Kantarci. I've been playing Dragon Ball since the beginning, and I kind of started up this website called shenronslair.com. Kind of give the community some tools, and it's been going pretty well so far.
Yeah, really excited with the things we've been able to kind of put together out there for the community. Um, I first met Marcus like right after he got started with the website, and I really liked what he was doing. And I was working a little bit on um, I was working a little bit on something to help me build decks better personally. And I'm a professional programmer, and so I spend a lot of time learning new technology outside of work, and figured it was a good opportunity to learn some new things. Um, so started building out the website more with Marcus. Uh, I love everything he started doing with it. I love the whole Shenron aspect of it. Parunga's always been my favorite personally, but
Is he
Wow,
demoted, Marcus?
betrayal, bro. I know, betrayal, man.
Oh
think my
man.
first jersey's got Papa Purunga on the back
It
of it.
does.
Oh wait, that's actually sick. That's actually really cool. So I guess that leads into the first question I was gonna ask you guys, why you originally started it. I know, did you start the team before you started the website?
No, I did not actually. Right off the bat, when I joined the community, I was like, a lot of card games have websites that, provide news and stuff. And that was kind of my main goal, to be honest. Kind of started as this news outlet. I wanted to be like the one breaking news, new cards released. Like, I wanted to be that type of, website. Uh, but it grew into what it is today, Andrew, like he said, he just randomly messaged me one day and just kind of kicked it off from there. And we, we stick to our mission of just providing tools. And
Yeah, like the content hub stuff that we've been doing lately, I think's a big improvement to the site that we've done. Something that we're extending more in the future as well. In
yeah,
addition to the deck builder,
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of tools. You could definitely go to Shannon now and just hang around there. There's tons
and
of
there's
content.
even like the community section and stuff like that. You were like you went out there and you like started collecting those Facebook groups and stuff like that right away. Like like you were like the
Right.
first, like if you wanted to find a community around you, that was like the first place like anybody would
Yeah.
go, because it was the only like total list of
Oh,
them that there was.
yeah, yeah.
That's actually really funny you bring that up because that is actually how it all started. I remember, we call him AAA, Aaron Anthony. He made a post on the Facebook group, saying, "Hey, share your communities here." And then he made a comment saying, "Man, it would be so nice if there was a website for this." And then that's when I was like, "Hey, I just graduated from school with a computer science degree. I'm kind of a beginner programmer. This could be a nice project for me." And that's kind of how I started it. And yeah, in the very beginning, it was just a list of communities. It was just links to Facebook group. That's all it was.
But still, it was so vital in the early days, like to find that stuff, to make the connections, to find the locals to go to find where it had product, because there wasn't a lot of places that had product like right to start out.
Yeah, and it was really cool because on that page I put like, email me if you want to put your community up. And I was getting emails nonstop, people Texas, Tennessee, and all over the United States, right? But it was also really cool because sometimes I got requests out of the United States, like Spain,
Oh, that's
Portugal, Netherlands,
sweet.
you know? So it was really cool getting all these emails and seeing all the different types of communities for.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
it's super sweet. I think I remember in the early stages of the game, probably when the site first came out, my friends who actually got me into the game, we've always, like growing up, we've always kind of just, made random YouTube videos on just video games we played. So then they tried to dive into making content for Dragon Ball when it first came out and hopped on the wave to do it early to, kind of be, a bigger presence in the community. And it was like really cool just seeing the YouTube channel on the Shenron's Lair page. I think it's still there, but they don't do anything anymore, unfortunately. But it was just super cool, and it was a really good tool early on to use. It still is a really good tool to use now, but just to look at other YouTubers and find them and, get information. Because this is the first card game I played, so I didn't know what I was
Yeah,
doing, honestly.
same, and I come from that angle too. This was like the first card game I ever really like played like, and as an adult, honestly, I played Magic a little bit when I was like a teenager, but like I never really came from any other card games like Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon or anything. I just, I was really big in the Dragon Ball, and um I just came off a job that was like working me to the bone, and so I basically was looking for an outlet to start getting some, more me time in there, and Dragon Ball came along at like the perfect time.
Yeah, yeah. I think this is
Yeah.
so bad, but the first time Dragon Ball came out, like set one, I ordered boxes and then I took off of work the day the boxes came in and just played with my friends all day.
Nice,
It's so
nice.
bad. But yeah. Um, so with that, kind of move in. I know this is like the hobby for you guys. You guys probably love programming, but of course, with everything, you have your likes, dislikes. So just go for a few minutes and say your most favorite thing and least favorite thing about doing or programming the website, running the website, that type of thing.
Yeah. One of my favorite things I love doing is I don't have oodles of time to work on the website, honestly. I don't put that, we one of the things we've really been working hard on is like automating everything. So I love like finding a new way to automate, like whether it's like card data updates when new cards are revealed. We have that like into like an automated process now that lets us get them up really quick. I love with like the YouTube feed that we sort of built that we're going to be, improving here in the future as
That thing
well.
is the coolest thing
Uh,
ever, honestly.
and,
It's
it's just
so
really
sweet.
basic. It just scrolls them out there, but it lets us like moderate a nice little queue of them. So it really just allowed us to like, because you guys are making so much content, you have no idea. This whole community is exploding with content right now. There's YouTubers like there's new ones like every day in that Facebook group, and I'm just like, wow, we need to like maybe put them in our like little YouTube feed list. But I love that part of it. Like I love like seeing like the community like buzz and me being able to like share people's stuff and get it more attention. I love that aspect of it. And my like least favorite aspect of it would be like I don't even know. Just like probably like I wish I could spend more time on it than
The
I do. I
stress
wish I could like
when we tell you to change the card search to one thing and then tell you to
no.
change it back.
No, 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 no. That's perfectly fine. It's that's perfectly fine. It's just trying to get everybody to agree on what it actually should be is a hard part.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because everybody has different uses for it, and I think
Oh
that's
no,
what's
yeah,
cool is like
yeah.
y'all have like yeah like there's people that go in and like they just want to see like the cards that everybody else is playing, but then you've got like the guys that are like really building out new theories and stuff like that, and they use it in different ways, and it's really interesting to hear those different angles and to hear you guys talk that stuff out.
Yeah, I can see that. But it was just funny because I know the one day in chat we said do this, and then other people said do this, and then we said, oh, that's probably a good idea. We should do that.
It was like back and forth three
Yeah,
ways.
it
It
was
was
Yeah.
like back
so
and forth
bad.
three
Yeah.
ways. We got it. We got it. We got it. And then I broke it for like a day in the middle there too. Like it was kind of wonky for a minute. But honestly, we've got a pretty nice platform now. we kind of rebuilt everything from the ground up, and it's all got to be automated. Like we can't be like writing out lots of stuff by hand, and
Yeah.
and we still got some content sections we need to bring up to date. We want to do more like with the community stuff we talked about earlier. There's a possibility for like to do more of people's profiles, like let them put their BCC numbers in there and stuff like that. Like there's ways we can make more tools available for the community, or just add more community aspects of the site.
Yeah, it's super sweet.
Yeah. For me, you know, from the website perspective, obviously all the tools are really good, like especially the deck builder. I'm just there, at work most of the time. Just maybe I should have not said that. Don't put words in my mouth. You know, I do
Uh,
like building decks and stuff, and it gets really fun and addictive, to be honest, because you could just be there building all day nonstop. That part is really nice from the website side of things. In addition, like going to events and hearing nice things from people is always a huge like morale boost. Going
Oh yeah.
to a tournament and somebody being like, "Oh, dude, I use their site all the time,
so
and it's
flattering.
awesome." Like yeah, it's the greatest feeling. Like I feel so humbled, and it's just really nice. So I definitely like that a lot. As far as things I don't like, man, that is really tough. Time consuming is for sure a big one. I hate updating the reference list. Like,
Yeah,
I
I
hate
see
doing
that.
it so much.
There's a reason I've never ever touched the reference
Yeah,
list.
dude, it's the worst thing ever. Uh, yeah, that part sucks a lot for sure. So when it's time-consuming stuff, definitely gets overwhelming. So especially when you get, a bunch of requests on top and things
And then
that
I make
you
you do a bunch of stuff.
yeah, like there's just a lot of things that come in sometimes, and it could be overwhelming, but
And you're doing
it's
all the
usually
team
not that bad.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So everything happens kind of all at once sometimes. But team stuff that could also be stressful. Managing big group of guys. Like we see our chat, there are times where
Oh my
it's like
gosh.
99 plus comments in like 2 minutes that I was gone. It's like okay, skip
Like
all
85 of
that.
them were
Yeah.
Jack.
Right, yeah, exactly. So it's yeah, that's a different task in itself, that's for sure. That chat's crazy.
Oh yeah. It gets bad when it's like some or if Zap gets on to something and then they're discussing theory and then Welch is discussing theory. I go to
Uh-huh.
train someone for an hour and then I come back 100 plus messages and I don't even feel like reading it.
Yeah, exactly.
I just
So
can't.
yeah, I don't blame you. It's really tough to keep up with all that.
And then I miss something and then I ask a question and they already talked about it, but it's 60
Mhm.
messages in.
We're past
Yeah.
that.
So that's kind of the cons of having, such a nice involving team, right? Everybody's saying something, so it's great. We're all putting input and
No, yeah, it's
all
awesome.
giving feedback, but at the same time, it's like, oh my god, I just missed out on everything. Like,
Yeah. I think Caleb actually messaged me. He PM'd me the one night and asked me a question, and we just had this whole conversation about Pan. I was like, yo, this is amazing. I can actually have a conversation without it getting lost
yeah,
in like the pool of messages. Ugh, it's so
so
bad, but I think honestly I can say this, it's the most active team I've been on
yeah,
so far. So it was
we
really
try
it
to
was really
be
cool.
active, right? Like,
Yeah.
want to be at every event. We want to be post content all the time, starting up discussions. That's
Yeah.
kind of something I've been focusing on lately, actually, is
Yeah, I saw that
posting
actually.
more and more Facebook content on our page. Whether it's card discussions or like deck discussion. Just
That
kind of,
Gillette letter. That
yeah,
Gillette letter blew up today, man. That
Oh,
thing
that was
blew up.
so
yeah.
cool.
Oh man, that thing blew up big time. It's by far like the highest post we've had. If you, it's trending. I think Gillette on Facebook. Like if you type in hashtag Gillette
Oh,
on
that's so
Facebook,
cool.
It
yeah,
said like 5,000 people reached or something like that last time I looked.
yeah, yeah. I remember as soon as I shared it, got to like 2,000 people, and like 20 shares in like first hour. It was really
But
really
how
fast.
many of those people are Russian bots?
I know, right?
It was probably all our team chat, honestly.
It was all just it was just Jack 5,000 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that
Yeah.
Gillette post was really nice. I'm kind of hoping they see it and maybe reach out to us,
Yeah.
maybe in the search for a sponsorship. But we'll see. Even if they don't, it was a nice letter.
It was
Yeah.
cool. I think it was really cool to share. Even
Yeah.
so when you posted it, I felt safe enough to send it to some of my friends that are big anime fans and they got a kick out of it.
Yeah.
It was really
Yeah.
cool.
Whenever someone references a show that you like, it's always fun.
Yeah. It was
Boy, did
just,
they reference.
oh my, that
Yeah,
was amazing.
dude, that's another funny part. It's like I tried replying to that email in a funny Dragon Ball-y way back. I couldn't do it. I was like, man, all I could
You
say is,
can't.
well,
Harder than it looks.
yeah, it's like this was so nicely written, and I just replied back, thanks for everything, and we're sending our energy to Gillette. It's like the most generic thing ever, but
That's awesome.
Someone
yeah,
definitely did their research or was a big Dragon Ball fan.
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
it seems so like natural though. Like as corny as like some of the puns and stuff were and stuff like that though. Like the it was a pretty wide berth of accurate information that they
Yeah.
had there.
It was like someone got the email and was like, "Yo, this is my time right now."
This is how I go viral.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they got 6,000 people to see it, so
Yeah.
I guess it worked.
The funny thing about the content thing is didn't Andrew he didn't yell at the 3xG team, but he's like, "Yo, you guys put out way too much content." The one week where
Oh
we
my
just we put
gosh.
out an article a day, 1 to 2 videos a day for a week straight. It was crazy. I think it was Pat that just kept uploading constantly, and
Like
it
in
it
the
was
little
just
stream, all the
insane.
buttons show up blue, and then like so it was just a whole page of blue buttons. I'm like, oh man, we've only got like 9 spaces on the home page, like and you can scroll back farther into content, but who wants to put brand new videos on the second page?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
between
just
you guys, 3xG and everybody else that, creates content, it's a
Hmm.
lot.
yeah.
Eggman drops videos all day long too.
Yeah, Eggman and Android
Joey.
they're crazy. Eggman, Android, and Joey are just crazy. They drop
Yeah.
constantly. Dude, I don't know how they do that. I wish I could do it.
Yeah.
It's hard
I'd
for
have
me
to
though.
do it from like my car on the way to work and
Yeah,
just be like, hey
exactly.
guys, playing a couple of rounds in traffic.
It's actually funny. Me and my friends, we once did that. We played the new Chrono Clash system game. We showed up to TGA Fridays Endless Apps an hour early. And so we
Nice.
just we just sat in the back seat and played for an hour until we could go in and get endless apps. And then the funniest thing is we got in and our waitress was like, "Yeah, you guys could have came in whenever. It's all day for the next week."
Oh man.
And we
And then
cried inside,
so
but
we stayed for a week.
yeah, yeah, pretty much. But that's just a funny thing. But have you guys played that game?
I
Anyone
have
Um,
else here?
not. Is that the Naruto one?
Yeah, it's Naruto Burrito Chrono
You know
Clash
what? I'm
system.
really I have been kind of casually looking at some of the marketing for the Godzilla one that's coming out
Oh, the cards look super sweet.
because like I have a friend that like maybe not into card games a ton, but he's a Godzilla nut, and I could probably get him to play it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do with my roommate. I'm trying to get him to
And
play
so is
this
it like a
game.
set? You like buy the whole set? Is that what the deal is?
yeah.
Yeah, so you buy for right now for the Naruto Burrito, there's two different sets, and you buy one of each, and then you have the entire collection basically.
Hmm.
So it's super cool because I think it cost me a total of $80, and then I have all the cards in the set, so it's super nice.
Right.
So like, yeah, okay. So like another guy wouldn't have to buy the set. You could just play with another guy with
Yeah,
all the cards you
yeah.
got.
You could have like total combined, you'd have 4 decks.
Nice.
You
But they're
you
all different colors and stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're all different colors. But
So I guess if
obviously,
you want like a monocolored deck of the same, then you have to buy two sets. But
yeah.
I see.
Well, I
That's
think
cool though.
I think there might be enough for a monocolored set,
Oh yeah.
possibly. Because they're kind of split evenly, and then there's four colors. I think it might be split evenly. I'm not 100% sure. But obviously, if you don't want to put a really good deck together, you'll be taking all the good cards out, which is a bit
Right.
unfortunate. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Might check that out though. That might be good for a couple things.
Yeah, it's really good for casual play. I mean, I
Right.
absolutely love
And
it.
that's why I don't think it's like going to take much attention, even though it's from the same company as Dragon Ball Super. I don't think it's going to take a lot of attention from it or
No.
anything because it is a more casual game.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, dude, if you try to I'm telling you now, I don't know how my friends are going to play it this weekend at Philly. I don't know how people are going to play this game competitively because there's some RNG that just can blow games out of the water and competitively I don't think the game's very good. Casually the game is amazing.
Right? Because it's pretty fun to play.
Yeah, it's really fun to play. But there's this thing called the Guardian stack and you have a Guardian abilities. So the Guardian stack is your life and you place it randomly. So it's kind of an RNG factor to it, but it's more meaningful than Dragon Ball. Like Dragon Ball, you get a card from your life, which
Hmm.
sometimes it could be a super combo, so it's meaningful sometimes. But sometimes a card flipped will KO an opponent's card or give you more time. And if the time crosses over to your side, when it's your opponent's turn, it ends their turn. So sometimes that can happen. It gets really awkward. I've heard people say that the better player always wins, but man, sometimes the game is just stressful.
Yeah.
Huh.
How do you feel about like these games being at DBS events? So like Pro Play Tour, for example,
Okay.
is a big, pusher of that, where they're having a Dragon Ball event and a Chrono Clash event at the same time. And they're both the same company, so it is benefiting both. But like as a DBS player main, how do you feel about that?
I feel like it would be kind of. Would it be? Like they will still have Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff, right? This weekend, I think.
That's true. At the Pro Play Tour,
Yeah,
you're
I
right.
think
They
they're
do
having
have you.
Yu-Gi-Oh. So I guess it would be
Or
similar
like
to that,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
but I think the people who are really into Naruto, and actually I think it doesn't really conflict because I believe the main event is on Saturday and then on Sunday is the Naruto Burrito event.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of ran better. So it's kind of something for everyone to do. So you can either play in teams on Sunday or you can play in the Chrono Clash event,
I see.
which is kind of cool. I think they did it way better than, regularly. So you don't have to pick one or the other.
I see.
So I think that's
That
not
part's
too
yeah.
bad.
That is
It makes,
actually
yeah, it makes
pretty good.
more sense. But if it was on
Yeah,
the
because
same
not everybody
day,
plays in.
it'd be kind of weird.
Yeah.
So if you have Naruto cards and you don't have a team for that day, then you can go play in that event,
Right.
which is pretty cool. Which I know plenty of DBS players that are going to be end up doing that.
Yeah.
I know two Philly locals are going to end up doing that actually. But yeah. If it was on the same day now, I feel like it would be a little weird.
Yeah. Especially if so. Wait, no. Yes.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be that long. I don't see the event being too big, truthfully.
Uh-huh.
But we'll see.
It's kind of late in the year, or considering that Nationals is in October.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I didn't even realize that.
A lot of the people that are traveling probably already have their invites and just traveling for practice or stuff at this
Yeah, well
point.
this event you don't get your invite anyways. It's just
Oh, it's just a Pro Play
yeah,
Tour.
it's a pro play tour. You get an invite to their national thing,
Oh,
which is similar to the ARG one. But that's about it, I believe. It'll be super fun. This meta's actually really fun.
Yeah. That is crazy.
This is the most fun I've had playing DBS in a long time.
It's definitely like completely new game with all the counterplays that came and stuff. So
Oh yeah.
I'm really interested to see what's gonna win Philly.
I hope
I
Prison
hope it's
I hope Prison wins Philly.
like I hope it's something new like that, because if it's the same known deck like Shenron Gogeta, which is still pretty strong,
Yeah, it's still
but
strong.
then people are gonna always go to that mindset of, oh, it's the best deck ever and nothing's changed. This game sucks.
And
And
then Frank Miller will
you
whine
know.
on Facebook for, the next month.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah. So I'm hoping that something new takes it.
See, the thing I worry about Prison is it's easy to disrupt, and that new Toa counterplay card probably screws us pretty hard.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah, I was thinking about it. It probably hurts. I'm not sure though.
yeah.
But they could react to it, and then I play Berry Blue in the deck, so we could just take it. Be
That's
neat.
true.
Be kind of cute. I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
see how it goes. I played the deck for a few games, really enjoyed it, and then, Zap and I have our conversation of what do you want to do this weekend, and then he said I should play Prison because I'll have fun, uh,
Yeah.
and it's good. So we'll
Yeah.
see. What would you take if you went this weekend?
Uh,
You
if I
don't
went
you
this
don't have enough
weekend,
thought into it.
no, I'm good until like September. That's
Yeah, I
my
know.
next.
Yeah.
So, um, but if I was going today, I think you know me. I like hand destruction stuff. So
Bleh.
I've been playing Shenron hand destruction lately, and I
Ooh.
like it, but it definitely needs work, and it definitely has bad matchups.
Yeah.
But if I was going to like win or something, surprisingly, I think Janemba is not a bad pick.
I think Jinem is a very safe pick right now.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty strong. Toa is a really safe pick too, I
yeah,
think, ironically enough. A lot of people don't like Toa. I don't know why.
different play style.
Yeah, I don't know. How about you, Andrew? Do you really
um,
compete? I don't
not
remember.
not really. Like I like to go to the stuff like that, and uh, but for the most part, I would probably just who says it? Who says it? Just play the good cards. Is what do you guys
I think
says
that.
that a lot. I'd probably just play the good red cards
Yeah.
because just that's what I know. There's a bunch of new cool stuff that looks nice, but I don't know it yet. I just haven't played that much out of the new set, so I'm looking to see what you all folks come up with. I'm one of those guys.
You let the brains do the
Yeah,
work.
no, that's definitely,
That's
definitely.
what I like.
But then I'll just take out the good cards and put some trash in and call it my own.
It's actually really funny because Zap and I have been going back and forth the past few days, and I've just been throwing out oddball ideas, and he's like, "Well, yeah, that does work, but it's probably not that great, or this is still better." I don't know. I hate events. I always get stressed at events because I want to do well. I really want to do well this weekend, but we'll see.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure you'll do.
I sure I'll be okay.
Yeah.
I was kind of mad at myself because I felt like if I put more time into announcer, I could have topped AC,
Uh-huh.
and that was kind of a bitter moment because the only thought we put into the deck was my initial list and then the update and then my friend who had to take a train because Danny Wynn decided not to pick him up from the airport to AC. So we made the list from the train to AC, and that's why we ended up playing the deck because the list seemed pretty good, but it definitely needed work.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's
then we spawned Scott Dashy, who got like back to back to back tops with announcer.
yeah. Practice definitely makes perfect.
Yeah,
I'm a big advocate of that.
yeah, I don't do it
Did you
enough.
spawn
Good at
him or did he spawn you?
Hmm. I mean, we put Dashy on, even though everyone credits Dashy for it, but that's probably because he topped and we didn't, so it's all right.
yeah. Yep. It's always
Cream
like
rises to the top.
Yeah, Dashy could do it, I couldn't, so it's all Dashy's glory. You guys got anything else you want to talk about?
um all right, I'll ask you a question. Some more like website related.
Ooh.
We like talking about that.
hmm
If you, Corbin, could add a
Uh-oh.
feature to it, what would you do?
Oh man, I don't even
Or
know.
okay, maybe not adding
Oh
a
wait,
feature.
do you wanna
If
do you wanna know
you
my
could
feature?
you could change one thing,
No,
what would you change?
I want I want to just be able to download uh, a text file so I can just import into Untap.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
thing.
Yeah, yeah, that
That's the
is.
We
thing.
Yeah.
we
That's the
do
thing.
have importing to untap,
Yeah.
but
Oh, and
Oh,
if
we have an import to
they
Untap?
yeah.
yeah
Oh,
we have
I
the
must have just missed it.
text thing. I don't think there's a button for it because the guy they were working on updating the import from URL feature, and
Oh.
they just had a big update the other day. He told me they had a big update coming, and that feature was going to get fixed in that version. So maybe it's good now, but
Oh, maybe it's not.
I will show you how to do it just from the website, anyways. And I'll put a button there so that you can do it like everybody can just do it themselves. Because it's a thing already. If you basically just put like a little bit of text after your deck list, it'll spit it out in a format that you can paste into Untap.
Oh.
Is the feature
Sweet.
live right now?
Yeah, it's on there. There's just not a button that
Uh-huh.
makes it happen. But
Oh, I see.
if
See,
you
that's what
throw it
I
at the
was
end of a link, you're good.
that's what
But
I was just
I'll put
looking
a button
for.
on there.
I was just looking for a button. Okay.
Yeah, I was waiting for that other fix. This was kind of like I was trying to put something together for them so that it would make it easier for them to implement it on their site. And I should have just turned it on for everybody.
No, that's cool though. I didn't know that was a thing. That's dope. Because that'll
Yeah.
make my life way
That
easier. Because I hate
how
making
good
my
we are,
deck
Corbin.
on Sharon's layer and then having to go to, the other site just so I can, not have to manually do it on Untap.
Yeah.
No, but you guys are great. You guys put in so much work.
Yeah. Before
And
you could even request it, it's done already. Like
yeah, I
that's
know.
how
Look
good
at
we are,
that.
right?
What the heck? I think I mentioned it a few weeks ago. You might have
Uh-huh.
said it, but
Thought I hooked you up.
yeah, that's sweet.
So I am. Do-do-do-do-do.
It's gonna do wonders. I think I'm actually gonna use it this weekend too to print out my deck list.
Oh, dude, you have no
So
idea
I
how
don't
much
have
time
to
that
stress.
saves.
I don't have to stress the day of
Dude.
writing, and then have my chicken
Yeah.
handwriting, and then
Yep.
have my name misspelled.
I have the worst handwriting in the world, right? Like I
Uh,
hate it. And whenever I go to an event, I stay at some hotel, right? They always have a printer available.
In the
Just the
lobby. Yep.
morning of the day, I just go down to the lobby, print my deck list, boom, done. Like 2 minutes max. Not even like 1 minute. Just log in, done. And then that's it. No stress. I don't have to worry about going to events, like people spying on me and my deck list, like it's all done, ready to go. Just turn it in.
oh,
And
I never care about
yeah,
that. I just let my cards hang out. I don't.
yeah,
Just
but just totally safe.
flip my hand facing you.
I know I'm not gonna have no deck list error, because of some freehand writing, right? I'm not gonna get a king loss or anything. It's all just done. It's good. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
printing to PDF is like by far one of the best features like we have
That
on it.
took man to actually like have that fill in into like a fillable. That took I had to physically take their like official one and draw all those boxes on there and give them all names, like consecutive
Uh,
names. That was really annoying.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those things you don't really like get praise for it on because it's not flashy, right? It's not like people see it online or anything.
They probably think
But
it's
when
simple.
you actually do it, the amount of time and stress you save is just insane. So
Yeah. I
I love
definitely
that feature.
I definitely need to do that this weekend. Maybe it'll save some stress.
Yeah, dude.
I'll be able to hang out before and talk to my friends before playing. I don't have to, show up 10
Yeah.
minutes before, quick sign in, write my deck list and hate myself once again.
Yeah, whenever we go to events, like we used to always have trouble thinking what's the final deck list, right? It's like, man, what do I add? What do I take out? That one tech card. And you think about it all the way until you get to the event and actually start filling out your deck list. But ever since I've been hanging out with Jose, it's like every time we go to a hotel and print the deck list, boom, that's it. It's like we're done. And then, you know,
I
you have
mean,
no
if you
worries
absolutely
anymore.
need to, you could probably cross something out and just write it in.
Yeah, exactly. And I've actually done that once, where I cross it out and do it. So it's not like, it's a final do it all type of thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, the amount of time saved, just print the deck list, then go eat at the breakfast buffet. plus.
That is plus.
Give me
Yeah,
them omelets.
You're already starting out ahead of everyone. You get a nice
exactly.
breakfast in, the most important meal of the day, and you're good to
I
go.
scrub out and deliver you a sandwich in the final rounds.
That was the best too, dude. Yeah, that's a funny story. I'll share it.
Ah, sweet.
Um, it was at the Chicago Celebrations singles tournament. Tournament's going way longer than expected, as
Oh
always,
yeah.
right? And it's maybe 9 p.m. right now, and we're still top 16. Like we're about,
Oh no.
so it's getting really late. And then out of nowhere, like Andrew just comes with this fat ass like Philly cheesesteak sandwich type
Oh.
thing that was just like loaded. It had so much meat, dude. Like it was, and like the cheese was just like oozing out of this sandwich, and I was carrying it with me the whole time throughout top 16, and
Just table
every
to
time,
table.
yeah, every time a round is over, it's like take a quick couple bites, try to chomp down as much as I can. But this
Grease on their cards when you cut them.
dough, dude, it's massive. And then people there making fun of me. They're like, "Where'd you get that? Oh my god!" Like everyone's talking about this sandwich that I have with me. And so yeah, it was really really good. Like it hit the
That's
spot
funny.
too, man.
That's
And
funny.
and yeah, I ended up getting third. So I don't know if it was the sandwich or what, but it worked out.
Oh my gosh, I just realized I can get an actual Philly cheesesteak this weekend.
Oh yeah, I want to try Philly cheesesteak from Philly.
I'll mail you
What?
one.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Download a hoagie off the internet.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I love those jokes.
Yeah.
I don't know why, I just love those jokes. Alright, you guys got anything else?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody who uses the site. You guys are really the only reason that we do it.
Do you guys
Uh,
have any exciting things coming out?
we're thinking we got some stuff in the pipe. We've been working a lot on our content system. We got some more changes to like the homepage coming. Um, we've been kind of doing some different things with the filters lately and stuff on the deck builder, but we're gonna leave the deck builder alone for a little while. Focus on some of the content areas of the site.
Cool,
Yeah,
cool.
absolutely.
You,
Always, trying to provide more and more, right? So as soon as like one thing is done, move on. So
yeah, these
pretty sure
guys,
there's gonna be some cool stuff.
these guys are absolute grinders. So, you guys,
Andrew's a pretty good
yeah, he's
grinder.
ridiculous. We say one
He's the
thing and
one
he's like,
behind
oh,
it
it's
all.
done the next day.
Yeah.
As long as I got people that like want something and like that's what I thrive on. Like getting your guys is like needs and feedback. It's like the whole YouTube feed thing. Joey was putting videos up, and I'm like, hey, I can make this easy, and then so I just built that thing in like a day. I like doing that kind of stuff. Just hearing what somebody wants and building it out.
No, but we appreciate it a lot. And
Oh
I don't think, I feel like you guys need more credit.
no,
Oh,
Andrew probably does, that's for sure.
yeah, Andrew
no.
definitely
You
does,
know,
100%.
I people always tell me like, "Oh, dude, you did this and that," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I did." It's like Andrew's the one who's doing it all.
Yeah,
So he definitely deserves a lot of credit.
yeah. So that's
Yeah, you
why,
guys are the ones out there talking about it. I like it like
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
I
it works out.
I really wanted to get you both on here because I think you guys do a lot for the community, and I thought this would be really fun, and it was fun.
Oh,
So
Yeah,
yeah,
thank you.
no, yeah, thank you guys. So
thanks everybody.
guess we're gonna wrap it up there. Uh, tune in next week. Next week episode is gonna be great. I don't know how well it's gonna go, but we'll
What
see.
are you doing?
So I'm staying over at Dylan Ashcraft's this weekend for Philly.
Oh.
So we're gonna do a drunk podcast
Oh
with
man.
with yeah, with Sandy Cater and probably Judge
Oh
Cam
man.
Williamson because he's gonna be there. Uh,
Nice.
Scrub out the drunken master session.
yeah, yeah, that's a good name for it. I'll have to use that one. But yeah, so Sandy's coming in from Europe, so it'll be super fun. It's the first time we're meeting in person.
Nice.
So I'm super excited
Nice.
for that. Yeah. So we'll
That's
see.
awesome. Well, I love all the stuff we've been hearing more about Europe and stuff lately
Oh
too.
yeah, it's great for them. It's awesome. So I guess we should wrap it up here before, we keep talking. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Bye.
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 Okay.
It
I
was a,
butchered that.
it was a
I'll
good
have
effort.
to
It
really
was a
think
good
about
effort.
that if
You got
I'm
you got to
editing
do a countdown, man. You can't just be like that.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.